Guys, in our time supporting Man United, we've probably never seen or imagined this club would be in this situation. 14th on the log at the start of the year, 7 points off relegation. We are flirting with the axe, guys, and it's realistic. If the results continue the way they've been coming, certainly we can be playing in the championship next season. And of course, the memes are flying all over. Certainly, this calls for panic and scare. But what exactly does Man United need if this ship is going to stay afloat or even climb up and finish in the highest possible position we can mathematically with the next remaining games this season? My name is Webb. Welcome to the United Road Sport. And in this video, I'm not previewing any game. I'm just telling you what Manchester United needs currently if we are going to save this season that is looking so worrying. Like, share, and subscribe. Drop down a comment with your opinion. Again, like I keep saying, I like taking you back to the greatest manager this club has seen, or at least people in my age, in my generation, have seen at this club. Sir Alex Ferguson. One thing that Sir Alex Ferguson just knew how to do when he was at Man United, it was always to assemble the right team. And by the right team, I don't mean the best footballers in the world. Man United was never known for always having the best footballers in the world in terms of skill or talent. No. United were never known for playing the most exciting football. No. But Man United always had the best leaders in all departments. In defense, in goal, ahead, leading the line. Sir Alex Ferguson always assembled the best group of footballers with the balance of skill and leadership, and he led them well. Now more than ever, Manchester United does not need the most skillful players. It doesn't need the most tactical manager. Man United right now needs leadership. It needs leaders off the pitch, on the touchline, and on the pitch. That is what United needs currently if this ship is going to stay afloat. I mean, I don't know whether this adage is there, but I think logic dictates that when a ship is losing its balance and it's about to sink, it looks like it's going to sink, you don't need the best swimmers at the time. I mean, even if you had them, how many people can you keep saving? How long will it take you to swim and take two people or one person and come back? How many can you save? What a ship needs when it's beginning to lose its balance are leaders, a stable captain, and a group of leaders in the ship to help find the balance, to help keep the whole group, the people on the ship calm, so that it regains its balance and avoid sinking. That is exactly what Man United needs, because Man United is a ship losing its balance currently. Now, even if we brought magically the best footballers in the world right now, it's a January transfer window. Even if somehow Saudi Arabia comes and buys the entire Man United squad, overhauls it and brings the best players you can talk about. I hear people talk about Nico Williams. I hear people talk about all these players, Gyökeres, Osimhen, name them. Even if that happened, without leaders, without leadership, this ship would sink. So what Man United right now needs are leaders. And Ruben Amorim spoke about it when he was addressing why he triggered the contract extension for the former captain Harry Maguire. He said Maguire is good with his leadership, but also as a footballer. In fact, before the press conference, he said he spoke to him in the morning and told him, we need you to step up your leadership now more than ever, trying to give him his confidence again. He told him you also need to improve your game on the pitch, but most importantly, your leadership, because you are among the senior players and the leaders on this team. And right now we need you because there is so many young players who are wobbling. They are panicking. The young kids are scared. They are panicking. They don't want to be a part of the group that will get Man United relegated. So there is panic. You need leaders. Bruno, is he that leader? Is he enough? Maybe he has his leading attributes that are there. But you look around the entire Man United squad and you will struggle to find the right characters to lead this team and ensure that the young players and the whole ship stays afloat. Go back to Sir Alex Ferguson's teams. I'll go to the team that had the likes of the Manja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand, Gary Neville. You had Paul Scholes, you had Roy Keane, you had Patrice Evra, you had Wayne Rooney, you had leaders all over the pitch. In this situation, they would keep themselves together because the coach is not going to be on the pitch. The coach is not going to be in the dressing room all the time. Amorim tells you when the game ends, he doesn't step in the dressing room. It's a space for players. That's where the leaders come in and lead the team because these players are scared. They will be shaking. At this point in time, in the situation Man United is at, of course, it wouldn't have got there in the times of the great talent that United had back then. But assuming United is in this 14th on the log, start of the year, with a dressing room that has Nemanja Vidic, that has Rio Ferdinand, that has Gary Neville, that has Wayne Rooney, that has all these characters that we had back then. Do you think they would be worried? Trust you me, they will inspire themselves back. They will forget about what the manager tells them. They would lead themselves back into competitive positions. That's what Man United needs now. So now more than ever, we can talk about all the tactics, and we shall. Amorim needs to have done this. Amorim should do this. Change his formation. Play this person here. No, why is this one starting ahead of the other? Do this. Get this guy on loan. Do this. All that, maybe it's important. But the most important thing now, when the ship is threatening to sink, is leadership. Is it enough at Man United? Clearly not. What should Amorim then do? What he did with Harry Maguire. Try to bully, rather, or try to inspire, try to psych up your leaders, the small leaders you have in the team, to get the best out of them. So right now, the pressure should mostly be on Bruno because he wears the captain's armband. Pressure should be on Maguire. Pressure should be on Lisandro Martinez. Pressure should be on Andre Onana. Delete. These are the players who should be inspiring the team to stay calm and stay afloat. Otherwise, for as long as that does not happen, Man United can be relegated. Leadership is key. But at the top of this leadership is the man, Ruben Amorim. Sir Alex Ferguson was the guy back then. Right now, Amorim is at the top of it. I like the fact that he clearly sees that these players are losing their confidence. Even if he has been training them well, it's not about his tactics no more. It's about these players getting their confidence back and believing that they can do it and stay afloat, because in any case, they are the ones he has, so he has got to find ways of getting them to believe again, and when that happens, Man United will survive. My name is Webb. This is the United Road Sport. This situation gives us the life lesson, a perfect lesson, that at times it's not about the talent, it's about the characters and profiles of the team that you build. You can't have just a bunch of so many so-called talented players, because all these Man United players were probably some of the most talented players in the world by the time they got to Man United. But were they always the best characters in terms of leading the team, leading each other, leadership? Perhaps not. So maybe it's food for thought that going forward, as we recruit players, we might want to consider more than just the talent. Like, share, and subscribe.